Join me right now on Kumite TV is welterweight knockout artist Jimmy O'Brien. What's going on, Jimmy?
Not a lot, mate. How you going?
Good,
Not a
good,
lot at
man.
all.
Now let's start with your last fight. I watched it. I watched a bunch of your fights, but the last one,
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of seemed a little controversial. The elbows to the back of the head. What did you think of that call or that non-call?
Well, yeah, I kind of just accepted it, really. Like, I kind of got put in a position where I should have been able to get out of, kind of thing. And yeah, a few did go to the back of the head, but, some were to the side as well. And it was just, it's just one of them getting caught kind of moments, really. He was a unit. His pressure from top was impressive. So I think, given the way he had me, he might have finished me from there anyway. But yeah, it's just had to accept it and move on with it. Really, no point in clinging on to it.
Now it seems like this year and the end of last year, you've been fighting a lot, compared to the past. What's
Yeah, yeah.
what's changed?
Opportunities, getting a lot of opportunities. So, given I was training down in Canberra, which is south of Sydney, kind of thing, it's hard to get a training. It was hard to get bodies. So I decided, I made my mind up, come up to Brisbane to Integrated MMA with Adrian Pang, and way more opportunities. Yeah. So, like, the scene up in Queensland is pretty big, pretty thriving at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much why getting guys that are keen, and I'm finding no shortage of people that want to fight up here. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's real good. Plus, making the most of it as well. Like, we, as most MMA fighters be, we train hard. So I want to go out there and show everyone. I think make the most of it, make the most of my training. So yeah.
How did you hook up with Adrian Pang and Integrated?
Random. I'd seen a few things online, and I thought, I've heard of a few of the fighters from there and stuff. So I just thought, just sort of give it a crack, give it a wing, like, have a go. So yeah, I don't think he didn't even know he didn't know I was coming. I'd kind of just decided that I was going to show up and just showed up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. He had no idea. Just showed up one day and he had to take me in. So,
Transitioning to a new team, and he has a big team. He has a lot of good fighters. Young guys, veterans. What was the transition like?
Not too bad, not too hard at all. The team we had where I'm from was very similar. Like, we train hard, train all the time, kind of thing. Yeah, pretty strict on each other. We had older blokes, we had small, newer kind of guys as well. We just didn't have the numbers. We just didn't have the same, or like the setup kind of thing. So yeah, it's just on a bigger version, on like a bigger scale, I think. So yeah, and like we would wrestle. Some days we'd wrestle where I was from. Some days it'd be kind of hardly anyone there. There'd be three of us, but it'd be quality. It would be definitely quality, but we just wouldn't have the bodies. But with Adrian and the team at Integrated, there are bodies, and it is always quality. So yeah, that's probably the better thing about it, really. Quality and quantity, yeah.
Since moving there and having the bodies and having a guy like Adrian Pang, who is a veteran of the sport, how much have you elevated your skill set all around?
Yeah, massively, definitely massively. All round as well. He feels you with this confidence, I think, and you can see that when you go to fight nights with him. When he's wrapping your hands, when he's just talking to you, you can see he's in his element. He thrives on being there. Like, he loves it, and I've noticed it, and it kind of rubs off a little bit. So, and given the way he trains like a machine, punches on like a machine. So that kind of filters down as well. Myself, like I want to do it as well, the way he does it. So, but I've got to say, like I've got another coach as well, Blair Studley, over at Nitro Boxing, and he's made a massive improvement with my hands, like with my boxing. So yeah, I've got to give him a shout out as well.
Oh, definitely. You've been starching guys, since coming back. Because I noticed that between 2016 and 2018, you took a long break from MMA competition. What were the reasons behind that absence?
Just upskilling, I think. Trying to get kind of everything in order, trying to get, I don't know, as ready as I can, but I guess, you're never ready. You're never as ready as you want to be. But I think I just took a step back just to really get some fundamentals down, some good wrestling basics, some good jiu-jitsu basics, good wall wrestling as well. So, yeah, I'd say just that. Just trying to improve. But yeah, given where I was, not getting the opportunities though, that's probably what let me down there. Yeah.
Well, now you're going into your third fight of the year. You're taking on Ty Duncan. What are your thoughts on him?
Yeah. From what I've seen, pretty well rounded bloke. But then again, so am I. So it'll be a good scrap, I think. I think we've got the same record. And yeah, so from what I've seen, I think he's been around. I think he was the champ, the eternal champ on stage. So yeah, it'll be a good scrap. It'll be a real good scrap either way. Like I'm ready. I'm on for it. Weight's good, mentally there. So I can't wait. I've been pumped for this since I found out. So yeah, it should be good. Should be a good scrap.
What is your training schedule like right now, compared to, out of fight camp?
Outside of fight camp. So training schedule now, it's pretty busy. It'd be twice a day. So whether I'm training with Blair Studley, or whether I'm training with Adrian at Integrated, like I'm still doing twice a day kind of thing, weights, running, all that shit. If anything, I've learned, like with these two guys coaching me, I think I've learned that it's I'm starting to take a bit of a rest though as well, as opposed to my old team. Like I'd just train every day, all day, but now I'm finally having days of rest kind of thing, and doing it a little bit smarter, not running myself completely into the ground, not the way that I used to anyway. So yeah. No, it's good. The training regime. What's that? Taking rest?
Like having recovery, because nowadays everybody's talking about that and how important that is for a fighter for longevity and actually in the fight.
Yeah, it's massive. It's massive, and it's not until I actually did it that I realized. I was like, fuck, holy shit, this is the goods. Yeah, it's and actually being able to train fresh and go to fights fresh and being able to let it all out, having more to give kind of thing. Yeah, it's just so, I guess I just had this thing in my head. I was like, if I'm not training, they probably are kind of thing. So I just keep pushing it. And no, like I haven't had any injuries or anything, but yeah, I definitely feel better doing it that way, or doing it the way I'm doing it.
Yeah, I think movies, they give this illusion that you have to like train, like in the middle of the night, and when the other guy's sleeping, I'm training. Like the movies kind of embed that in your mind, like you have to do that, right?
Yeah, all day, every day. I just think like I don't need rest. You know what I mean? I'd be, it was so stupid. It was so backwards. But it's obviously, I don't know, I think there's something in it. Like I think that shows the work ethic that I've got, to grind and to push and to push myself to those limits kind of thing, really. And I think that if you can train like that, I don't see why you can't fight like that. So if I'm so used to flogging myself training, then the fight, it's only 3 5s. Shouldn't be too hard, hopefully.
Well, it shows discipline, like to take rest, it takes discipline because you want to be on the mat and improve
Definitely.
and, elevating your skill set, but then you have to hold back and say, okay, my body might not be able to take this. And a
Yeah,
lot of discipline, right? I think mentally it helps you.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. And just taking my foot off the pedal a little bit and letting like little niggles and stuff kind of heal and stuff, not just pushing through it, because I think it's nothing when it's actually something. Yeah, that helps massively. Yeah, definitely.
Have you been working with, any particular training partners for, kind of emulating Duncan for you, or you're just working with all the bodies in the room?
Oh, there's everyone. There is everyone. Like, so I guess, or like for the fighters we've got it integrated, there's countless. Yeah, so we've got 2 blokes, 3 guys coming up for title shots soon. Jamie Spawn, Tim Schultz, Sam Flint. So they're obviously good quality kind of thing. I've got the guys at Nitro, which come over to integrated as well. Got Isaac, Dave Chan, Charlie Bell, Jackson Small as well. He's having a title shot. So there's no shortage of good training partners really. So there's no rest at training. Yeah, it's hectic. It gets hectic at times.
When you, lay your head down and visualize this fight, how do you see this fight happening?
I see me coming over on top with my hands and my wrestling, I think, to be honest, to be fair to him. And like I said, seems like a good fighter, seems pretty well-rounded. But I think, like I said before, I'm well-rounded as well. But I think I've got him in those 2 areas, and that's what I think. That's what's going to happen. Whether I stop him, whether we go to 3-5s, that's where I've got it, I think.
All right, man. July 27th, Eternal MMA 46, Gold Coast. Jimmy O'Brien, thank you so much for your time, and good luck on your future.
No worries. Too easy. Thanks heaps for that, mate.